I had a back injury, and I'm doing well, doing better. A lot of rehab and everything. So I'm doing good. Feeling great. Got a chance to practice today, which was good. I actually tackled somebody, which was bad. Didn't supposed to tackle somebody, but so it is what it is. I'm back into football mode. I'm back in the football mode. So
That's somebody,
I'm happy.
somebody in a red shirt, perhaps?
No, in the green, then we was in shell, so, before the drill starts, like, hey, no tackling, all right, Then when you grab the person, you're like, well, might as well bring it down, so.
Did you, do you expect to be ready full go Saturday?
Oh, yeah, ready full go Saturday, so it's not no game time deal or anything like that. But we still gonna play it by ear, but like I said, I felt great, and I'll be ready to go.
Georgia, that special to you?
It is. It is because, of course, I was recruited. Georgia's one of my top threes at the end of the deal. A lot of guys still over there that recruited me. I got much love for Coach John Lilly, my recruiting coordinator. Coach Lilly is the tight end coach, if I'm not mistaken, and really got a lot of love and respect for him. So it's gonna be fun.
How hard was it for you to swallow what happened over there last year?
It was very hard. It was very hard. But we didn't beat ourselves over the head. I didn't beat myself over the head with it. I just knew, hey, I got another shot at them, and then they're coming home. So that's what makes it special.
Are there reminders of that game in the weight room, anything, and coaches remind you of it to try to get you off?
Well, I mean, you look at this. I look at this season that passed as different. I just kind of work on getting better and try to, in the off season, work on my skills and get better. And in the back, you have the little short note in the back of your mind. Probably score. I think it was 45-10, 45-7, something like that. So you remember that and how embarrassing that was, and for a university with pride to go through something like that. You kind of put that in the back of your head.
And any similarities to an LSU, same situation where you guys got beat pretty bad at their place and come back, you had a night game here. Any similarities in how the defense approaches this challenge, this point?
Right, the same approach to the LSU deal. Georgia's one of the teams that, like I said, with our schedule, you don't circle teams because every week is, win, lose, draw. But Georgia's one of them teams that you kind of be ready for when they get here.
Your defensive coordinator spent some time working on that staff as a player. Is that something that even crosses your mind, or you think about that?
Well, it don't cross my mind, but you can kind of see the meetings. You can kind of hear them talk, and you can kind of, because you know the background, and so. It's like I think one thing about this rivalry, of course it's the oldest rivalry in the Southeast, South, oldest rivalry, this and that and that. But one thing about this rivalry, different from the other rivalry from the people down the street, you know what I mean? It's like you're fighting amongst cousins, brothers, you know what I mean? It's a big rivalry, you want to win, but I mean, you could just check out before the game, you could see a handful of people from this side and that side going over, talking, saying hello, how everything's going, and then when the lights flip on, or when that clock start working, it's all about winning for one group. Now, the other crew, you don't see none of that. You feel what I'm saying? So, but it's almost like I look at this rivalry as you going against your cousin, your brother, something like that.
You say that with Van Gorder, you can see how he talks in meetings, and it means a lot to him. How does he sound different?
Well, I mean, he's just intense. Coach Van Gorder is always intense, but you could just hear, you could just know that, the intensity, just calling blitzes and this and that and that. He is ready to get this one. You know what I mean? And that's with anything. If you ever work somewhere and you go away, you have to come back, and especially I'm knowing the field of coaching or even playing. You ever played somewhere, or you're from the state, and you get a chance to come back and visit, and you know them people. Yeah, it means a lot to you. And like I say, I grew up in the house with eight kids and 6 boys, so I know how brothers go at brothers. If you walked in the house and watched us go at each other, You thought we was related to each other. You know what I mean? So that's how I look at this.